chatting to. Uh, I don't know who's all live or what's going on, but I thought I would just come live, say hey. So, pretty nice day outside here in Texas anyway. Hey there, Claire. How you doing? Happy Monday. Glad to see you. Out here getting some, well, I can't say sunshine because sun ain't really shining all that much. Hey, hey, you just finished your walk? Okay. Well, you know mine's is long. Mine's long. I've done, how many? Uh, I've done one lap. I think I've done 3 miles or 3.5. So, yeah, I got a little ways to go. So I decided, I was like, let me say hey to the people. Who's that? Real life? Hey, real life, how you doing? Glad to see you. Thanks for dropping in. I'll walk over the drawbridge and back. Okay. Yeah, you know, I always have to overdo it. Yeah, I got to get it in. That's because I'm older than y'all, too. So I have to do a little more. So what's been going on? What's happening? Other than, let me take these off so I can see the chat. Other than, what's the name? Skillet. I guess I'm gonna have to say, I'm disappointed in Skillet. I tell you, Skillet. I really don't know what possessed Skillet to do, just to do what she did, what she's trying to do to James. But I think it may turn around and explode in her face. Just coming from BWI Sun OHW to Texas on her way to Texas. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, it's nice in Texas. Well, in Dallas anyway. I said like that. It's not cold. It's warm out here. And I got this on my head to keep my earphones in. And it'll help me sweat. Now right here. For a minute to see. Yeah, but you know, oh, Skillet, I tell you. Yeah. I don't know what Skillet she did, but like I said, I think it's gonna blow up in her face. None of that, it doesn't make sense what she did. For her to be the one that have stalked and messed with Skillet boy, and then she turned around and want to go file some harassment or whatever she filed on him. It's ludicrous. Absolutely crazy. I don't get it. I don't. I don't know. And like she had told me that her husband, uh, boyfriend, whatever he is, was a police officer. And I look at it like this: if that's true, if he, if her husband is or was a police officer, I think he would have told her to leave that shit alone because he would have known, unless she have never told him all the stuff that she has done to James. If he know, he would have told her to leave that alone. Leave it alone and leave him alone. But if he don't know all the stuff that she's done, or she hadn't told him anything about it, um, that may be why she's doing it. Uh, just because the courthouse is up there doesn't mean you can go run into the courthouse and file shit on people and not divulge what you've done. Because I can bet you, if the judge know and received the videos and all the proof that I know for a fact that James have, because he wasn't born yesterday. Okay, he may not be as old as I am, but he's been around, and he knows to keep all of his proof, and I know he got it. He's no fool, and she gonna look plumb crazy going up in the court. And people want to say, well, the state picked it up. Uh, I think that somebody here said something about it's a Commonwealth state, and that's different than what we have in Texas, because we're not Commonwealth. And they say it's a difference. And okay, the state picked it up. But see, the state don't know the other side of that either, because she didn't take the state all the videos where she said that she took the pictures of his house, that she took the pictures of his license plate or his car. And I don't know if she she can't get his plates ran. And if she did, if her husband is law enforcement, I know for a fact that he's not going to jeopardize his job by running somebody's license plate without being on duty and for a good reason, for a traffic stop. He's not that stupid. No police officer is that stupid unless you're a dirty cop. So I'm not buying that. And I think she stuck her foot in the mouth. Yeah, I agreed. The state picked it up until I learned better last night. Child, I didn't. What did you find out, Clyde? I don't understand why the state would pick that up, because the state didn't pick up when VS got in her little incident. The state didn't jump up and pick that up. So why would the state pick it up for her? the whole thing, to me, like I said, I don't know anything about Commonwealth because we don't have Commonwealth in Texas. But I mean, laws are laws, and if VS was charged with, if I'm not mistaken, at first a felony, if I'm not mistaken. Nice. So now I know better. Yeah. See, none of that made any sense. Just for her to decide that she's gonna jump up and go file harassment or bullying, whatever. Because still, I have not heard the charges. Now I know I've heard people say harassment. I've heard people say saying bullying, but there has to be an exact charge. Okay, like with Rob Rack, he had what was it, cyberbullying? Or am I mixing it up? He had so many, but it has been an exact charge. Okay, and so I have not heard the exact charge because Skillet boy hadn't even been subpoenaed, and so somebody that lived in that Commonwealth state has said last night in a chat that in the Commonwealth state, if somebody filed some charges on you or accusations on you, that they can mail it to you in the mail. Now, before I heard anything about that, Commonwealth thing, I had said Skillet boy hadn't even been served the subpoena. So therefore, if he had not been served the subpoena, how is he supposed to know he's supposed to show up in court? Because if he hadn't heard it on here through the grapevine, he wouldn't have never known. Now I don't know, but somebody that know better can respond on that if they know any better. But mailing it in the mail, okay, if y'all say so. I can't speak on that. I'm in Texas, and they gonna serve you with your subpoena. So let me see if anybody know. Let's see, nobody know yet. Nobody said anything. So let me see. And his court date is on the 15th of March, supposedly. Well, they better get it to him then. Oh, okay, you say charges. Harassment, course of, let's see, harassment, course of conduct with no legitimate purpose, a grade S. Okay, that's something that's new to me. We don't have that in Texas. No, grade S. I don't know what that is. Harassment, course of conduct with no legitimate purpose. That's not gonna stick. I cannot. I absolutely. Somebody got to show me that the state picked that up. Offense date 1/25/23. That's. I cannot believe that the state would pick that up. That is basically saying that she is saying that he harassed her, and it says course of conduct, it's his behavior, and then it says with no legitimate purpose, for no reason. She's saying that he's harassing her for no reason. That's weak as shit. That's I'm sorry. That's weak as hell. I cannot believe the state of would pick that up. Okay. Why did you say magistrate, district judge, 314 at 1:15 p.m. I don't know what kind of judicial system they have, but me being a detective, there's no way I would have forwarded that to the prosecutors, and it would not have made it where the state would have picked it up. For what reason? They basically saying they don't have any proof that he's harassing her for no reason, because that's basically what that charge is saying. She reported that he's harassing her for no reason, for no legitimate reason, for no legitimate purpose. And I don't know what grade S is. That's crazy. Um, if I was James, I was I would file a suit. I would file a suit on her. I would turn around and file a suit on her, because that's wasting the court, the detectives, the judge. That's wasting court time. Now, if something become of that, I'm gonna have to say that Commonwealth state has nothing else to do. They have plenty of time on their hands, and they are not doing anything to take a case like that and to pass it on to the state, and for the state to pick it up. I want to hear your side. Yes, I do. Did you believe when you heard it? What did it sound like to you? It can't be any worse. And I'm going to put my foot in and say, whatever she said, she's lying. Because it can't be any worse than what she have done to him. Because if anybody's stalking anybody, it's her. Yeah, I would love to hear her side. Because what I do know, the stuff that we all do know that she did, she could be in trouble with the stuff that she did. Live video in the new Rose Bennett Speaks on case. And she don't think that he have proof. Go to the 1 hour mark. Okay, I will. She don't think that the things that she have done to him, going by his house, taking pictures and all that, and in there calling that restaurant, getting the people to ask him, can she come and sit down and eat with him? All that stuff. She don't think that makes her look really, really bad and crazy, all in the same breath. Hey, stop down. She there's there's no way there's no way she's gonna win that. And I'm gonna say I know she wouldn't win it here. And because I don't know anything about the hey Fabio, thanks for coming. Thank you. And all the stuff that she's done, and she think that she could win that, and she thinks Billy Boy don't have evidence and proof of all that she's done. She's mistaken, and there's no way I can believe that she has that her husband or boyfriend, whatever he uh, is a police officer. Because if he was, he would have told her to leave that shit alone. And if he know all the stuff that she has done to him, that husband would have told her not to be doing that shit because you can get it, you'll end up in trouble. But because she ran to the court trying to play this little senior citizen and saying he harassed me and I'm a senior citizen, that's not gonna work when they find out all the stuff that she's done to him. Let me see. Hold on, I'm trying to get my chat to come up. No, why my chat won't come up? Oh, okay. Now she's talking about how she gonna step all up in the court wearing an expensive bag. What the hell does that mean? What is that supposed to do? Because she got on expensive clothes and shoes and bag. Oh, she going in there like a white woman? Or she think that's gonna help her? No, what I see is that she ran to the court like a Karen. Like a Karen. Yeah. That's what she did. Just because you couldn't beat him, you decided to go to the court and try to file this. Hey, Truth, to file them dumbass charges. It's gonna blow up in her face. I'm good, Fabian. I am good. How are you doing? I'm out here getting my exercise in, chit-chatting with y'all. I don't understand these people. And come on, Skillet. What is wrong with you? Your husband he cannot be a ex-detective, retired detective, whatever, or a detective now. Because if he known you had known you was doing this stuff, he would have told you stop, leave that man alone. Not to be trying to make people like you by going and taking pictures, going to somebody's house, taking pictures of their damn house, taking pictures of their car, their license plate. You know, or where this man was eating and bothering him. And you can best believe your ass, he's gonna show all that evidence, and you're gonna stand there and you're gonna be looking like a fool. See, let me be clear. I like Rose. I'm not skilled or experienced in law. I made wrong statements discussing the charges in a different live. May all charges get dropped and there be peace between the two. Yeah. I mean, absolutely. You know, I have no problem with Skillet. I have no problem with Skillet, but I do have a problem with what she did. because you can't go around stalking and harassing people. Hey, Don Player, you can't go around harassing and stalking people, and then want to cry wolf, want to cry, senior citizen. I think I heard some say, maybe ZX said that senior citizen part, but you can't do that. If you're gonna put it out, you better be able to take it. And then ZX talking about how he's going to show up at court. He don't know a damn thing about Skillet Boy. He don't know nothing about Skillet Boy and Skillet's issues. Now he probably sitting over there listening to Skillet give her one-sided story. Hell, all James got to do, and he don't have to ask people. He don't have to do that. But people that know the truth should want to write letters to the judge or to the prosecutors themselves. Because she is dead wrong. You can't go around picking and doxing people. And far as I know, Skillet Boy hasn't did anything to Skillet, but have asked her continuously to leave him alone. And she refused to do that. She refused to leave that man alone. Hey, Robin. And so, if you choose to continue picking at people and messing with people and stalking them, harassing them, then you get what you deserve. Whatever you get. And she's lucky that he hasn't did what somebody else probably would have done to her. Will show her picture who Skillet was for the people that didn't know who Skillet was. I'm listening now. Thrift Queen Box. Hey, how you doing? But Skillet now talking about how she fears for her life. What's she fearing for her life for? Skillet Boy is not dangerous. Skillet Boy has never, but I know, did anything to Skillet. She want to play that I'm fearing for my life. Skillet, you dead wrong. You absolutely wrong. And if you have any respect, you hear what I'm saying to you. Since you wanna speak about your husband being a law enforcement. I watch Skillet, what you doing? I know it. What are you doing, Skillet? You know, I remember doing a video to I thought at one time way back that Skillet was old. Skillet is, if she's older than I am. I don't know if she's older than I am. If she is, I don't think she is. If I can remember right. Now, you look at me and you look at Skillet. If she is older than I must say she's not that. She's 64? Okay. Well, she ain't that much older. But the thing is, you can't be out here in the beef sector, in these streets, doing the shit and then want to cry senior citizen. You dead wrong, Skillet. I don't get it. I don't know what's wrong with you, but you dead wrong. And your husband ought to tell you that you are dead wrong. If you have told him the truth about all the stuff that you have done, harassing this man to try to get in good with other people, to try to be friends with other people. You went and did stuff to this man because they didn't like it. That's dead wrong. You are dead wrong. And if your husband knows that you was doing this, he's dead wrong. As a brother in blue. That is absolutely ludicrous. And then you want to run to the court and try to put this on this man for no reason. Her husband should have set Skillet butt down a long time. Yes, he should have. That's what I said. If he knew you was doing this kind of mess, Skillet, he should have told you to sit your ass down. Leave that man alone and mind your business. Now, if you did that stuff and your husband did not know you was doing it, and you lying to him, saying that Skillet boy is harassing and bullying you for no reason, because from what I read those charges are, you just basically went in there and told these people that this man is harassing you for no reason. And that's they put down what you had to say, that he was harassing you for no reason. It said for no legitimate reason. And you know that's not true. You know that's not true. You're just lucky that it was Skillet boy and not someone else. Because Skillet boy haven't even did anything to you for all the stuff that you've done to him. But in my mind, no doubt, James probably more than likely have an attorney. But if he has kept good records and kept downloaded all those reports, all those videos, and all the videos where you came out and said that yes, you did take the pictures. Yes, you did go to his house and take pictures of his car. Yeah, that was you that called to that restaurant to harass that man, to stalk him. You're gonna look like a fool when it comes out. And you can best believe James have those videos. She has no shame at all. She calls herself a mother of the church in her community. But she need to quit that. She need to stop that. I'm sorry. I have no respect for her. Absolutely not now. Nope. Can't. I can't. Because you cannot do the shit you have done to a Skillet boy and expect anybody to have any respect for you and for what you're supposed to stand for. 64 years old and you doing that. You should have stopped that long time ago when you first got found out that you was the one that was taking pictures of James' house. You should have stopped then, but you didn't. You kept it going. And shame on you. Shame on you for being supposed law enforcement, a wife of a law enforcement officer. And shame on your husband if he knows what you've been doing and allowed you to do this. It's sad to know. You don't run to the court to file papers on somebody just because you couldn't win. If you're gonna play in the beef sector with these people, if you're no good at it, if you're not any good at it, you need to leave. Don't play the game. Be a subscriber and sit down and leave people alone. But these running to the court to try to call yourself beat him, that's not the way. That's not the way you do it. What a shame. Shame on you. And I tell you, if I had any pull at the courthouse in that state, which I don't, because I'm not from that state. But if I did, and I knew the stuff you did, you can best believe the judge would hear from me. Because you're dead wrong. You don't have to like this. You don't have to like that man. But you should respect him enough when he say leave him alone, that you leave him alone. I'm very much disgusted. Hey, little Blake. No, she have no shame. I don't get it. I am terribly disappointed and disgusted that she would do what she did. All because she couldn't win. All because she couldn't win. And I'm afraid that you're not going to win in court either. You see, another thing is, if you did this, if you did that, ran to that court and filed that bogus accusation, then why would you come back on YouTube and tell everybody you're ready to pay them court costs? Yeah, yes it did. And I hope there's some hefty court costs. Because when you lose, you're going to pay the court costs. And if you get an attorney, you may have to pay his attorney fee. Unbelievable. It's getting worse. If I was James, I would file suit against her lying ass. Yeah, that's what I just said. I said the same thing. If I was James, I would turn around and I would sue her. I would sue her ass. Countersuit her. And let her pay that suit. Yeah, she can't possibly win. Like I said, unless they got some sorry attorneys or some crooked. Otherwise, her lawsuit, or I'm gonna call it her accusation against James, from what I read, that the charges were with the exact words that is just an accusation that she made. I don't understand if indeed the state picked it up. Okay, I don't understand how the state just picked up some weak, because that is very much weak accusations. Now, she may have taken some videos, and yeah, they wouldn't understand about just looking at the videos. They just watching them, they wouldn't understand, especially if it's one-sided. If they just looked at any of the videos that Spilly Boy may have made and said some things about Skillet, they they may say, well, yeah, that is sort of kind of harassing you, yeah. But see, until they get the other part of that puzzle and see why James have spoken on her or about her, once they get the other part, they're gonna see that she have caused. She is the one that have harassed, and she is the one that have stalked this man. And anything that he has done is a reaction to her action. But it uh, it just I don't understand how the state, and this is, they say Commonwealth state, and it may be different. Because if I'm not mistaken, didn't they say that the state had picked up the charges on VS2? Okay, for them to pick up charges on both of these cases, maybe that is something that they do different than like Texas and other states that are not Commonwealth. I don't know, but it don't sound right. Doesn't sound right for somebody just to go in and say somebody yes had a video. What kind of video? Truth. Okay. You said VS had a video on her. Okay. But it still has to be. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But see, it still doesn't make sense that she has gone in and made accusations against Billy Boy, and then just all of a sudden, and then she probably had taken some video where he had mentioned her or said something about her, but it doesn't make any sense that the state, and maybe that's Commonwealth, I don't know. Somebody else will know better than I would, to go and just pick up those weak charges, because those are weak charges. Harassment is hard to prove. And then for them to put harassment and saying that with no legitimate reason, trying to say that James, and they wrote what she said. If they wrote for no legitimate reason, it's because she told them that he's harassing her for no reason, which we know she's lying. I don't think VS should have been charged and had the punishment she got. The woman showed up at her table. Oops, she got, yeah. Well, I said the same thing. I heard when it happened. I said, uh, nothing's gonna, nothing's gonna happen because she had no business coming to where VS was. Okay, VS didn't go after her. She came to a restaurant where VS was, and she approached VS. That's why I had made the statement that they were not going to do anything. If anything, they should have told her, well, lady, you was wrong for coming to the restaurant where she was. And then you approached the table and sat down at the table. You were wrong. So when they arrested her, uh, I was blown away. And try to put a felony on her, I was absolutely blown away. So, but I know one thing. Skillet think that she's impressing someone. She thinks she's impressing someone by doing what she's doing. It was because she chased her out the IHOP. Yeah, that's why I said she should have just let her go. Just let her. When she decided to leave, let her go. But you know, you learn your lesson sometimes, and I think she learned her lesson. Everybody's not perfect. You get angry and you do things that get you caught up. So she's paid her dues. But Skillet, I tell you, whatever you went in there and you accused Skillet boy of attacking Shireen from behind, didn't help him. Yeah, what that that was it. Her instead of just letting her go ahead and leave, she didn't. If she would have just let her go leave, she would have been okay. And even if she would have called the police, Shireen, the police would have said, well, did she invite you here? That's what I would say. My first question, was you invited to come here and to have lunch with her? And she would have said, well, no. And then I would have said, and any other police officer said, well, lady, I'm sorry, but you can't just invite yourself to a restaurant that you wasn't invited to. And you damn sure can't just go and sit down at somebody's table and you wasn't invited. Now, that's stalkerish behavior. And then you think that she shouldn't have gotten angry? That ZX is on his channel going crazy. Not trying to be disrespectful to your channel. Oh, no, you're all right. Stomp down. He's stupid. I don't know that man. I don't like that man because all the foul names he called black women. I don't have nothing to do with him, but he's stupid as hell because he don't know anything about what's going on between Skillet boy and Skillet. He wasn't even around when it began. See, Truth, did you see the first video about running into an old girl in a store and girl was scary? Anyone can enter a restaurant. I also don't think it's a crime to approach her table, but by sitting at the table, No, I'm not saying it was a crime to come to that restaurant, but it shows that you're stalking that woman when you are online, you're online, you're on social media, you in the on the platform, in the chat, and you see where people are discussing where she's at, okay, where her and somebody else is supposed to meet, and then you get up and you go to that place. You're wrong, okay? You are wrong on that part. You are wrong to go into that restaurant and approach that woman and sit down at her table as if she had invited you to come to that restaurant and have dinner with her. That's what's wrong. And that's what I would have told her when she wanted to try to, you know, talk about, she got assaulted. Anyway, like, stop down. I don't go on I don't have nothing to do with the black sector. Uh, and I don't listen to him because of his foul mouth and that he used the words he used toward black women. She really should have not gone. Period. Yeah, she shouldn't have not gone because no one told her to meet either one of those ladies there. VS didn't tell her to come there. She chose to get the location where they were supposed to be meeting, and she decided to take her ass there. So, as far as I'm concerned, she got what she deserved, and that wasn't anything. All she did was pop you in the back of the head and sat on you. I guess she sat on you. They say she sat on you. But if that's all that happened to you, you're lucky. Cause if I knew I was gonna go to jail, I would gave you a good old ass whooping. One that you will remember, not just the pop in the back of your head. I agree. She approached and then started conversation. So when she sat down and engaged her to confront her, yeah, you're going to confront somebody. I said, Beth should have bought her ass across the table. Handed her ass everything, not nailed down. I know there's a lot of people will say, "Damn, if I was BS, I would have tore her ass up in that restaurant." But I said, no, 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 don't tear the restaurant up. She probably would have gotten way in trouble. She would have gotten in trouble more than she would. Uh, then would have had to pay for all the damage she done. I would have had the IHOP engraved in her forehead. I mean, I probably would have wished I could have got her ass outside the IHOP and out off the property, and then tore her ass up, and then said, "Now follow somebody else location and come and approach them and sit down at their damn table like you was invited." She wouldn't be on YouTube talking all that noise that she been doing like she really somebody. Only thing she known for is is getting her ass popped in the back of the head and set on. That's it. Yeah, you can't. When people do that, they think they're that they all in the right, but you're not in the right. Skillet, well, I tell you, and she going. That's what I don't understand. You jumped up and you ran to the court because you didn't win. You can't beat Skillet boy. So you felt like that you would show out and people would be cheering you on because you went and filed some bogus shit on Skillet boy. You know, like you did when you was following him and taking pictures of. Are they friends with you now? After doing that, did they make you Did they make you their friends? Are you on their VIP list? No, because if I'm not mistaken, I do believe they threw you away after they got you to do that. Like that would have been better than jumping her from behind. From behind is cowardly. I don't approve of laying hands on people unless it's self-defense. Well, and that's why I said, even if she would have grabbed her while she was at the table, um, it still wouldn't have looked good. I say, let her ass get off of that property. Let her leave our hop. Let her get off the property and catch her ass somewhere else. I always felt like Skillet actually liked Jane. And you know what? And the strangest thing may be that she may do in her own way. But the thing is, Skillet boy, for his reasons, for his own reasons, he has made it plain to her that he don't like her, and he don't want to be friends with her, and he don't want to go out to eat with her, and he have asked her to leave him the fuck alone. And she don't seem to get it. You can't make someone like you that do not like you for whatever his reasons. And if I'm not mistaken, and it could be, he may have some personal reason, but if I'm not mistaken, I think James have said because he knew she was doing stuff for either Fabe or Skillet. Oh, not Skillet. Sean Bradley. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's his original reasoning for telling her to stay the hell away from him and leave him alone. Yeah, James doesn't care for Skillet. Yeah, and if you know somebody is doing things for a particular reason other than they just like you, want to be friends with you, there's a motive behind it, then that's probably why. And I think at the beginning, I think she kept after him, wanting to take him out, go out to eat. And I think one time, he did say he would think about it, or he said we will or whatever. But then, if he had found out that there was an ulterior motive behind it, and he knew who it was, who you was doing it for, then he had a right to say, get the fuck away from me, stay away from me, and leave me alone. Now, if you can't understand that, that's gonna be your problem. That's not his problem. It's yours. And after all the stuff you've done to him, he have every right But it should be quite interesting on March 15th to see what comes of this. But as I said, and I always try to give my prediction, I don't know everything, and I damn sure don't know Pennsylvania. And I don't know anything about this common law shit that they have up there. But if the charges was written the way I saw, the way Clyde put it in my chat, if they was written just like that, then that says that they took her statement and probably took whatever evidence she used as evidence, with videos they maybe, like I said, they probably looked at it, read what she wrote the report, as they don't have the other side of the story, okay? Because it's always two sides. Well, I know people say three sides to a story, but right now it's two sides. She's given her accusation and present his evidence and tell them what she has done. Then they're gonna have to take a look at her and say, mm-hmm. And that's why they wrote it as saying that she said he harassed her with no reason. Then looked at how old she is, heard her crying. Oh, she was, don't, truth, she did the crying act too. Lord have mercy. Y'all didn't tell me that she did the crying thing. The poor me senior citizen. She did that poor me senior citizen thing. That's why they took it. But it's still accusations, regardless. Because they can only, the report can only be written from what she's saying. But when James come with his evidence and tell his story, his side of it, and why he have said or showed pictures on his channel of her, then they're gonna take a better look and see the whole picture. You did this to this man, so therefore, from his evidence, the only thing he's done is said, leave me alone. A number of times, he said, leave him alone. And then she gonna look foolish, all sitting up there crying. Girl, I should have known. Should have known. Cause she didn't tell. She didn't tell them that she was stalking that man, taking pictures of his residence. I fear for my life will go a long way. Yeah, when it comes to reading a report. Oh, well, definitely. I mean, that's how people get protective orders and restraining orders. You know, that's one of the requirements of getting one, getting the TPO or whatever. Yeah, You know, the detective have to hear that you're afraid for your life. That doesn't mean everybody that goes in and say, I fear for my life, is going to get a TPO or a protective order or restraining order. But that is one of the requirements when a person is really, hey, bean stinker, how you doing, huh? When you have the rest of the requirements to get one of those orders. But she probably played on that. I'm a senior citizen. He's harassing me for no reason. I don't know this man. But, you know, she didn't tell him what she has done to that man either. Actually, if you don't say, I feel they will tell you go to get a restraining order. Yeah, and yeah, for a protective order. Yeah, I cause I've ridden them, and yeah, you got to say that. You got to say you're scared of the person, and I know damn well if she got a protective order, talking about she afraid of him, but she's going to his house, taking pictures. They gonna look at her real crazy, cause all she's done is waste the court's time and lied. But like I said, I know Skillet boy is smart. By no means have he let slipped on this. He got what he needs. He's not worried. And if he do decide to get him an attorney, so he can countersue her ass, and she paid him court costs, she gonna sit her ass down and stop playing stupid games. And she's gonna end up getting that stupid prize at the end of this. Just wait and see. He can file a civil suit on her. Yes, Victoria, he sure can. He sure can. And I bet you $50 he's going to. And anybody with any sense that have a case like this, what Skillet has done, because everybody knows that Skillet, all the stuff that Skillet did to him. I mean, all the stuff that Skillet has done to him. And he hasn't did anything to Skillet except for clean her up, showed a picture of her, and that's not a crime. That's not a crime to show a picture of her, because he showed it because for the people that didn't say they didn't know Skillet, he showed them a picture of who she was. Now, I'm sorry if you was embarrassed at the picture that he showed. It's your picture. I mean, you can't be too embarrassed of it. If that's how you look, that's how you look. You know, if people tease you about the picture, that's not his problem. You know, that's not his problem because people teach you. But she has those same pictures on her pages. Oh, well, she have, there you go. You can't be too embarrassed of you had them on your page. And then the other thing is, you gonna sit and you gonna cry about a picture, your picture, when you have done way worse to that man than he has ever did or said about you. No. But I tell you what, she, you know, she better hope she got some coins. Because if I'm about sure James ain't gonna let her slide. She told properly Bonafide pulled them up and a live was she told properly pull them up and she was happy about them. Okay, but tell you what, James ain't stupid either. And I'm gonna tell you that again, and that means that properly Bonafide video. If she was so proud of that picture and on there laughing about it and whatever, and any platform that she's been on, because she's been hopping from panel to panel, I haven't seen any of her videos. I thought she would be smart enough to be quiet and stay off YouTube, giving out information and talking about it. And if her husband or boyfriend, whoever he is, was smart enough, he would have told her to keep her ass off YouTube, out of this beach sector, hopping on people's panels, telling everything. But go ahead, Skillet. Go ahead and give out the information. Tell everything. So James can just be over prepared for March 15th. Go on. Because you can best believe whoever panel that you've been on, that you've been talking and you've been telling everything to, and you've been letting stuff slip and telling on yourself, for example, you may have got on somebody's panel and said, well, yeah, I did take those pictures, but yeah, I did take the pictures of his license plate of his car, and see, hey, Michi, yeah, those little things that you're slipping and saying, you can best believe James is downloading them videos, and when the court or the judge hears that or sees those videos, you can best believe that you're gonna look really foolish. You are going to look foolish. Because I know if you hopping from panel to panel, you running your mouth. Your people are asking you questions. People are questioning you about how can you go run to the court to try to put accusations on Skillet Boy of harassing you when you have been the one harassing him. And they're going to be saying, remember when you took pictures of this man's house? You went to his house, took pictures of his house. You took pictures of his car, his license plate, to impress other people. And you're going to sit there and say, well, yeah, I did that, but yeah, I did that then. And that's what's going to catch you. That's what's going to get you caught up. Not only you admitting it out your own mouth, you've done that so many times. And James got the videos. She thinks those wrinkles gonna help her. Them wrinkles ain't gonna help you when it's time to go to court. And James present his evidence, or his attorney present his evidence. And I'm just about sure he's going to get letters written in his behalf stating that Skillet is the one that has been stalking and harassing him for years. And it's gonna end up turning around on her, and she's gonna be paying for a lawsuit when she could have just left that man alone. As you know, people wrote letters for VS. People wanted to write letters for other people that have ended up getting into some mess on here behind some crybabies. Um, there'll be plenty of people that will write letters for a Skillet boy. Not that he would need it, because I'm just about sure James have all of those videos where she have admitted stalking and harassing him. He's not a dummy. He knew he may one day possibly need that evidence or that proof, and he's got it. That's why he's not worried, and I'm not worried for him. I'm not worried for him. Let's see. I wonder if the judge knows this is a YouTube beef. Probably don't. Mm-mm-mm. He may not. He may not know. But he'll soon find out. Yeah, he'll soon. Okay. Somebody tried to call me. Her stance is that he should have filed on her first when she took the pictures of his property. No, that's not the way it goes. That's not the way it goes. He don't have to file on her first. That's not how it goes. If you have, the courts are getting tired of YouTube beef. Yes, absolutely, yeah. They're gonna find a way to stop this mess. It may not be right now, but they're gonna eventually find a way. But no, it's not. He didn't have to file on her first. Okay. What he has done is because he's a good man, and he chose not to file on her after she has harassed and stalked him the way she has. But for her to run up there, and if she said that, that also, if James download these videos and her saying that, that's just evidence that's going to be on his side. That's why I say people get on here, they want to take somebody to court, and then they come running to YouTube and tell everything. Tell all the business, everything that they said, everything that they lied about to the police, or they lied to the court system. They come on here and they tell all that, and it does no good for them, because the person that they have made these accusations to, all they got to do is just sit back, download, record, and then take it to the court and prove that this person is nothing but a liar. Yes, they are. Victoria James has given her chance after chance. Yes, he absolutely has. James' evidence will be admitted. Yeah, it's going to blow up. I told you it's going to blow up in our face. Yes, they are already looking to regulate the internet and YouTube. She said his statute of limitation has ended. No, it haven't. There are no. What kind of statute? Skillet, be quiet. There is no statute of limitations on evidence that you have. You can hold evidence, you can hold proof, you can hold videos, you can hold voice recordings, anything that you have that may possibly that you could possibly use on down the line on someone. And if, especially if they go and try to file some bogus charges on you, all you got to do is say, uh, here's the evidence. Here's my evidence. She did this. She took pictures. She came to my house, took pictures. She came to my house, took a picture of my car. She even took a picture of my license plate. She say her husband is a police detective, whether he's still doing it or if he's retired. Um, that made me afraid. Yeah, I was afraid. With him being a police officer, she said he was a detective, and I'm worried that something will happen to me. She came to my house and took a picture of my license plate. What was she gonna do with my license plate? Give it to her husband to somehow harass me? Yeah, yeah. He can use that to help himself when he go and give his side. Let's see. No, and if he tries now, it would only be considered retaliation. No, that's not retaliation. That's not retaliation. Either her husband is not a police officer, like I said, or he doesn't know the shit Skillet has been doing to Skillet boy. Because if he is indeed a police officer and she have told him the stuff that she has done, then he would have told her, you cannot be doing that. You cannot be going to someone's house, taking pictures of their house, their address. You can't take pictures of people's cars, pictures of their license plate, and then he will say, look, all that you're going to do is cause issues for me as a law enforcement officer. So what if this man, this Skillet boy man, something happened, y'all end up in court, and he tells the judge that you took pictures of his car and of his license plate. And he says that because Skillet's husband is in law enforcement, I'm fearing that she took the picture of my license plate to give to him to run my my plate, to get information from that. That's going to cause problems for the husband, because her husband has the capability of using it. Absolutely. So see, while she doing this, she don't know she's causing problems for her husband. And he could end up, if he's still in law enforcement, he could end up getting suspended. He could end up whatever, but reprimanded somehow, some way. Okay. Let's see. She's I know, right? Lord, like she called that time when he was at the restaurant eating breakfast with a veiled threat. Of course, she denied calling. But not too long ago, if I'm not mistaken, she admitted it was her. See, that was around October 22nd. Yeah, not too long ago, she did admit that it was her, because her husband has the capability of using it, and yes, he does. And she said she gave the last four of his social security number on the live and said she was just telling Skillet Boy she was thinking of playing that number in lotto. Shut your mouth and keep on talking. Because the more she talk and the more I just said, didn't I just say she hopping on all these people panels and she's running her mouth and she's telling all the shit that she's done. Now, see, I didn't know about that. But you know Skillet Boy has all that. James don't miss nothing in the chat. He don't miss anything. And with her hopping from panel to panel, she's loose lips. She's telling everything. She's telling shit on herself. She's telling stuff about what she did and what she said when she went to the court, the lies, the accusations she's making. And all she's doing is digging the ditch for her own case. But keep on, Skillet. Keep on. I would hope her hubby wouldn't get in trouble for her behavior. Oh yes, baby. Yes, indeed. Yes, you will. Yes, you are accountable for your spouse and what they do. You have to, yeah, oh yeah, yes, indeed. hmm I know people think that it shouldn't be like that, but yes, it is. Yes, it does. It's like that. You're not just accountable for yourself. You're accountable your for your kids, their behavior. If they get arrested, if your wife's behavior, uh, if she get arrested, and yourself. So don't ever think that they're not. You can't make this stuff up. No. And what is she doing with his social security number? The only, okay, all right, Skillet. I'm going to tell you something. You've done enough already. You've done enough for James's, I know he's not a word about it anyway, because he has what he need already to prove that you've lied and that you've harassed him and you have stalked him. But you are steady talking, running your mouth, and you're going to get your husband in trouble. If he is indeed still on the force, he is going to get in trouble. If you took pictures of his license plate and now you somehow came up with this man's social security number, now y'all tell me what you think about that. Because when you run somebody's driver's license or their license plate, you get all that information. Okay? And you think that is not going to be brought up if James don't bring it up himself in the way that I just explained. If he don't bring that up, if he have an attorney, they probably will bring that up. See, and she put her husband out there showing pictures of him and them together. I really didn't understand it. It was all on Property Bonafide's live. My goodness. Oh, I thought she was in chat. Oh, in this, no, she was. I think they say she did an interview on Property Bonafide, and she did all that running her mouth, telling all that information. Right there is She just dug her own self a hole, a grave. She jumping on here, telling, running her mouth. She put in Rita's chat that after listening to Rick Reed, she's going to do the right thing. The right thing. Oh, oh, oh. She want to drop the case. If I was James, I wouldn't let her drop shit. She can drop all she wants to, but I would counter suit her ass. I would sue her. And and try to get the try and get law enforcement to file a false report on her ass. Filing a false report. That's a felony. Let me see. I'll say in some states. I keep forgetting this Commonwealth. Being Commonwealth state is totally different than Texas. Let's see. Better yet, what is the judge going to think about it? I hope he downloaded that video. Oh, you know he got it. I told you. James ain't dumb. James got every video he need. I bet you he got. Let's see. Did her husband get that info for her? If she has his social security number, I'm afraid that's the only way I can think that she have it. And I sure hope to God that if her husband is still active police officer, he's going to be in some trouble if he did that. You cannot do that. You cannot get somebody's driver's license number, their license plate, and run it for your own purposes. Watch her husband get in trouble. Yeah, he is. Probably was grilling her, but in a non-conformable way. Yeah. But it probably wouldn't have taken much to get all the information out. Well, it didn't take that much. If she told all that, if she told that she had, or if she put James's last four of his social security number in somebody's chat, she's telling it. She's telling it. Can she drop it? I thought the state picked it. Okay, if the state picked it, yeah, well, she's not gonna be able to drop it. But the state, if James show all of his evidence, all his proof, and tell the other side of the story, that shows that she's the one that's been stalking him. She's the one that has been harassing him, and show all the videos, show the video, the interview were properly, and the video, or whenever she told that she put his social security number in somebody's chat, and all the other stuff that she's done, the state will drop it, because the state is not going to try to have a case like that, because they know they're not going to win, because she's made accusations against this man, and they're lies. If he ran the plate, it comes back to the registration. Yeah. But, and he's not going to, but if she got his, ain't no telling what kind of other information that she have on him. Personal information that she shouldn't have, because she shouldn't have his social security number. she better hope, well, her husband better hope that he don't get caught up. Oh, I didn't hear about the Social Security number. Yeah, it shows she cares more about YouTube clout than her husband. Yeah, because, I mean, anybody that's, their husband or wife is in law enforcement, you already know that what your behavior and what you do and your criminal record and all of that, uh, your husband or wife is somewhat accountable. They're going to be held accountable. And if your wife is going around taking pictures, registration, license number, we'll give you the Social Security number. And see, now, you seen right there? Again, the truth said the same thing. You run somebody's registration or their license, and you're going to get their Social Security number. You're going to get their personal information. And she should not have that. She have no business with his Social Security number. But see, when you try and do, doing all this stuff to try to impress people and trying to want people to be your friend because you'll say, well, I can get it for you. I can get it for you. You think that they're going to be friends with you just because you illegally got this man's information? No. They wanted it. You got it for them. And if now any consequences come, who's gonna be in trouble? It's gonna be on you and your husband if he had anything to do with it. No friends on YouTube, not like that. That's right. Cause ain't no way. If they have any questions asked of them, first thing they gonna say, I ain't telling her to get that man's Social Security number. I ain't telling her to do that. I don't know nothing about that. And it's all on Skillet. And it's all on her husband and his career in law enforcement. If he did anything illegal like that, that's gonna be on him. And yeah, you're right. She can go. Now she can go and say, I don't know what she's gonna say. What would she say? Reason why she want to drop it. I mean, there are a possibility that she can, if she gives them a good enough excuse why she wants to drop it, or why it should be dropped altogether. Now, what excuse is good enough for them to say, okay, I don't know. I don't know what excuse she could use or what lie she could say. I don't have a clue. But if she's talking about that she wanted to get it dropped, she better come up with a damn good excuse and better hope whatever she say, the state don't decide to turn it around on her. and put charges on her for lying and filing a false police report. I would never ask my brothers and sisters to risk their jobs. Absolutely not. And for her to get her husband, if indeed she, I'm saying allegedly, if she indeed did that, she's wrong for that, to put her husband in that predicament. And if he did it, knowing that he could get caught and could possibly lose his job if he's still practicing, okay, if he's still indeed and if he did that, he's a fool. You don't risk your job for it. I would have told her, are you crazy? Are you crazy to ask me to do something like that? You would think I would risk my career and do some petty shit like that. That's what a real man, a real law enforcement officer would say. See, she alluded that she may drop it on that live, but it's too late. Mash the gas, and you get your karma. And she's gonna get hers either way. She's gonna get hers either way. But she better hope that the state, when she go up there trying to ask if she can drop the charges, they're gonna want to know why you want to drop the charges. You came up here crying, saying this man was harassing you for no reason, and now you're back in here wanting us to drop the charges. So, Miss Bennett, can you tell us why you want the charges dropped? And she better have a damn good reason. And I really don't think that she could come up with a good excuse that's not going to backfire on her. And filing a false report. And I know all y'all have heard of whether it's in real life or if it's been on some YouTube videos of people filing false reports. And your ass can go to jail for that, for lying, for filing a false report. And it's a felony. Let's see, James said he hasn't gotten any paperwork. Well, yeah, Love Blake, he said he hadn't gotten any paperwork. Well, the paperwork he's talking about it's called a subpoena. He hasn't got a subpoena. And I had said yesterday that if he have not been served a subpoena, then far as he's concerned, he don't have a court case. But I think that was Miss Philadelphia said in Stump Down's chat that the Commonwealth states, they will mail you your subpoena. And that, I don't know anything about that. Maybe they do. She said, I guess she said it's the Commonwealth states, and because Texas, we're not Commonwealth, so I don't know about that. If they do indeed mail you your subpoena or not. But anyway, well, he hasn't received one yet. So far as I'm concerned, and far as he is concerned, he don't have a court case. Once he gets served paperwork, subpoena, or they mail it to him in the mail, until that time, there's not a court case. Because if he hadn't heard it through YouTube, through the beef sector, he would not have known. So if he had missed the case, missed the court date, it wouldn't have been on him. You can't be called to court if you don't know you have a court date. And as of yesterday, he didn't know anything about it. Let's see. Risk your security clearance for YouTube. Oh yeah? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't know about that. I didn't know anything about that. Update. I didn't understand that either. Why hasn't James been officially served? Yeah. So, but until he receives something in the mail or they come and serve him personally, it's null and void. Yeah. Let's see. Never think that the DA won't put those charges up. Yeah. But in a way, I feel this will teach people to quit playing games with the law. For YouTube, it's out of control. Yeah, it is. Yeah. If let me see, this is what the third one that's in the beef sector that I know of. Third court case. No, it's four. It's four. Because Rita had one, didn't she? Yeah. So Rita, J. Dunn, VS, and now this one. That's four that I know of. So it should, but I don't know. Will they learn? I don't know if they'll learn from it. They didn't learn the first or second time. Let's see. If you're not served, there is no case. Yeah, to see the truth. That's why it's put in the Stump Down's chat yesterday, I think it was. And then Miss Philadelphia said that Commonwealth states they can mail you the subpoena. I've never heard of that. But like I said, I'm not in the Commonwealth state, so I don't know that one. But see, so, and let's see, I thought there is a court date, though. There's a court date. Yeah, there's a court date. But for Skillet boy, he has not received anything. He has not been served. He has not received anything. He have not received a subpoena in the mail. He said he has not received any kind of paperwork saying that he had court, and he didn't even know he had a court case until it was said on YouTube. And then he went and looked it up, and there it was. But what me and the truth is saying is that if you have not been served, then there's no case. But people that live in the Commonwealth state has said that they can mail you a subpoena. And I don't know anything about that. I've never heard. In Texas, they ain't mailing you no subpoena. Okay. Let's see. He would have to sign that he received the notice. Yeah, that's why I don't understand why why would they mail it to you and they mail it to you and you say, I never got it? You can say, I haven't got anything from the court. What are you talking about? I ain't have no court case. So see, I don't understand how they're saying that they mail them to you. She may be acting scared, then the DA will press the gas. Yeah, Rita, J. Dunn, VS. Oh, Larry Nelson. Oh, yeah, Larry Nelson. And then, oh, okay, I missed Larry Nelson. Unless she lied about his address. What? Talking about Skillet? No, she had it. She took a picture of his house. It has his address on it. So no, she ain't lie about it. Let's see. And of course, oh Rob Rack. I forgot about him too. If they mail it, they have to have your address. Oh, I think she have his. Yeah, you're right. Lovely. Yeah, she have his address. Mhm. That's how she. That's how she went to his house. She had his address. She went to his house, took a picture of his house, took a picture of his car, and his license plate. But the thing is, even if they mail it, James can say, I never received it. Just because they mailed it to the address, you know, how many people have mail stuff and a person say, I ain't received none. That's why they serve them. That's why they use process servers. They go, they find you, and they get you to sign for it, saying that I gave the paperwork to the person. Some of them will take your picture too when they're handing you the paper. So I don't know how they do that mailing stuff. I don't know. Yeah, so she let know she I think the more she talk, the deeper in shit she gotten herself. She realized. I think she probably listened to people getting her to understand that you've said all this stuff. You admitted to going to that man's house. You admitted to taking pictures of his house, his car, his taking pictures of his license plate. You're gonna get your husband in trouble. You may end up getting locked up, 64 or not. Old folks go to jail. I seen some on there today before I came out here looking at TV. Old ass woman went to jail. So ain't no exceptions to the rule. And I think she realized that James got all this evidence and videos of her admitting to all the stuff that she's done. And she listened to people telling her that how can you try and go and put charges on him when you are the one that started with him. You are the one that have harassed and stalked him. And I think she probably had time to think about that and realize that she's made some mistakes. But she should go set her narrow old ass down somewhere. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She should. Because if you didn't know that you was only digging your own grave with going down there, putting those accusations on this man when he has not did anything to you, when he could have, but he didn't. And then you're going to run to the court and try to file some damn false charges on him. And I think she's had to think about that when people have steady been saying that over and over to her. How can you do that when you've done all this to him?
So that's 6 days opportunity.
And she knows James has all that evidence, all those videos, probably the recordings of her calling that restaurant. Because like I said not too long ago, if I'm not mistaken, she admitted that was her. That was her calling that called that restaurant. Now you tell me that ain't stalking. I don't care what you say it was, but that's stalking. So I want to see I would like to know what she's gonna tell the state, since they supposedly picked it up. What she gonna tell the state why she wants those charges dropped after she was up there crying and being a Karen. And she probably believed what she had said. With her saying she was thinking that statute of limitations had ran out on the evidence that James have against her, and all the evidence that's floating around in the beef sector on the videos that she's made, or that's been on other people's platform, where she admitted to taking pictures of his house and his car. And now she realized it ain't no statute of limitations on that. I think she realized she may have fucked up. These people need to sit down and stop this shit. Let's see. She's saying she had stage 3 colon cancer and survived. Yeah, I remember when she first came on. That's what she said. And because she used to talk to me on Instagram, and she tried to, come in my chat, and she did a video, and she was saying that she had colon cancer and all that. And then today, she's sitting up doing some crazy BS like this. So why she concerned about YouTube of your life, your best life? Yeah, that's what she should be, living her best life instead of on here being messy, starting shit, trying to be friends with people, and letting them talk her into doing shit that she knows is not morally right and criminally. That's a damn crime. And if she got her husband involved in getting Skillet Boy's information, she need to be ashamed of herself to put that man in this predicament. And if he's weak enough and dumb enough to risk his career, he's a sad case himself. Because every damn law enforcement officer know you don't do that. That's the fastest way to get your ass unemployed. So it's best she do. It is best she do try to find a way to get the state to drop them charges. That, must I say, damn lies and accusations she done made about this man when we know he hasn't did anything to her. So, other than that, like I said, she listened to her. I hadn't listened to Rick Reed, and maybe he tried to talk to her too. Let's see. Have you seen her pictures before she wanted to herself? Oh, she. Oh yeah, I remember that, Love Blake. I remember that. Cause I think I did a video. Yeah, I did a video way back when she did that. When she did that, wanted to do that. I sure did. Cause counsel can come back. She ain't humble. Nope. Absolutely. Oh, you hadn't? Oh yeah. I don't know if she erased those videos or not. I think she had. I hadn't been to her channel in a long time, but I remember she had left, and she had supposedly deleted all her videos. And when she did come back, she came back. She came back doing rap videos. She was rapping, singing, rapping, and those were the only videos that I seen on there, unless she put them back on. But I thought she deleted those videos. But I do remember because I did a video. Yeah, because I talked about, because I felt bad for her. Oh yes, she was. Her famous, let me see, her favorite rap artist is, who is it? Love Black, do you remember who her favorite rap artist is? Is it Ludacris? It was two of them. I'm trying to remember. I think one of them is Ludacris, if I'm not mistaken. Go to her channel. I bet you see some of her rap, some of her videos where she's rapping. Yes, ma'am. That was when I see that. It was hilarious. But and she knew all the words too. And I'm talking about them old time rappers, them real rappers. Hey, Mickey. No, she freestyling rap. Let me log on. Yes. Let's see. Little Black. I remember you talking her out of, herself. And she stayed in mental hospital. Yeah, sure did. I told her absolutely not. Yeah, she was gone. She was gone about 6 months. Yeah. I don't know if Mickey know any of her Skillets. I think he was in my chat back then, Mickey, when Skillet, her favorite rap artists. There's some of them rap, them real rappers. And she be on there, she know every word to the song. You remember? Yeah, make it remember. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, I didn't know. I see. She wants to be famous at any cost, and I think she won her prize today. How you doing? I think she got her prize. Yes, indeed. I love when she was in the studio. I used to be laughing hard. Yeah, I told you, Victoria. Go to her page. I bet she got some on there. Hey, Niecy. How you doing? Oh, you cooking dinner? Okay. Ear hustling. Okay. Like this. Long as you came in, that's all right. Listen, we just talking about Skillet. Yes, yes, she was in the studio rapping. I hope she still got them on her page, so y'all can go over there and check her out. You gonna come back on here laughing? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Granny rapper. Yeah, granny rapper. Cause I don't. I just sent you her. I just sent you a picture of her. Oh, okay. Okay, lovely. Yes, indeed. Like I said, she know every word. I was like, okay, Skillet. So that's what she should be doing at 64 years old instead of on here with all this mess, running to a damn courthouse on somebody. But to play with you. I'm serious, Victoria. I am serious. I told you, Love Blake and Mickey done told you they ain't seen her in the studio. And they're gone. Just wrapping up stuff. What's her page name? Uh, what is it? Try Skillet. Yeah, try Skillet. Cause I think if you put Skillet, I think it'll pull her up. Look at Skillet. Look for Skillet. Skillet's funny to me. She's crazy, but she be funny. Yeah. Yeah, she messed up. Here's my way of cussing. Oh, okay. Yeah, she really funny, but she messed up trying to run trying to take Spilly Boy to court. Like I said at the beginning, I was like, I am so disgusted at her, and it's a shame. Shame on you, Skillet. You have really outdone yourself. Cause see, I would be with you if somebody did something to you. Whether you like him or not, he doesn't not deserve to be taken to court. No, especially when it's been you that has been harassing and stalking him. She has many men coming with her for protection. Uh, whatever, Skillet. I don't believe that either. Sure, I don't believe that either. She got many men coming with her. What she need protection for? You know, she she's the one up there lying. If you're lying, you don't need no protection. And GX need to be quiet, cause he don't know anything about Spilly Boy and Skillet's issues. He wasn't even around when it started. Yeah, those little men comes in a bag at the Dollar Tree. Lovely. Oh shit. She'll stoned down. I see the video. Hey, wifey. What's going on? RNYTV. Real. I'm sure Skillet will show up in court with the cane. You know she is. Been all over. Everything. Stockings. Wearing a great wig. Yeah, she got to play that part. She got to play the part. Walking with that cane. Just in the kitchen and listen. Okay, all right, all right. All righty. I'm out here trying to get my walk on and talking about Skillet ass. Don't forget the church fan. Oh, yeah, she got to have a church fan. And, Your Honor, I'm just so afraid. I don't know what he might do to me. And I'm 64 years old. I'm a senior citizen. Can you just hear? Yeah. Talking about she coming in there with an expensive bag and expensive clothes and shoes. Yeah, okay. She gonna come in there like Stump downstairs. She coming in there. She gotta try to play the part. Oh, black Karen. Oh, black lion Karen. And then they need to tell her stay her ass off social media. If somebody is just harassing her for no reason, she just don't have a clue why he harassing her. That's if it go. That's if it goes to court. If it make it to court. Cause this shit don't make no sense. It's gonna be totally different. You're going to stand in front of a judge, and I don't know if they're gonna have a jury, but not now. They probably just be the judge. I don't know. I don't know what steps in the process that they're in. Well, right now it ain't no process because Spilly Boy have not been served, nor have he received a subpoena to show up in court. So, and until then, there's no court date. He'll probably be smart and get him an attorney, or he may just wait, because I don't think it'll take an attorney for him to win his case, get it dropped, and he win. But then, if I was him, I would have an attorney so they can countersuit her ass and sue her. Ain't nobody harassing that battle act. ain't nobody harassing that battle act. Hell no. And but once the damn judge and uh, find out the other side of the story and all the Skillet Boys' evidence and proof, they gonna look at her like she need to be in a mental institution, making up all the lies that she probably told. Going there with all that damn crying. You know doggone well what she crying for. Not all that mess she talk on YouTube and, on these videos. Just be talking shit. But she knew what to do. She knew what to do. She knew she needed to do that crying. Who? Somebody said, and I'm trying to think of what video they said she was crying. Was it properly bona fide? I can't remember who they said that she was crying. God's not that cruel. Stomp down. No shit. Sitting up there looking like Smokey. Look like what you say? She's sitting up there looking like Smokey. Oh shit! She didn't cry on the one I watched. Who was that? Somebody in the chat said that she was crying in one of the videos. I don't know what video it was, but they said she was up there, she was crying. All he need to do is show the videos of that yarn head woman popping up at the restaurant on him and sending messages via the waitress, taking pictures of him, spotting him at the Valero. Oh yeah, I forgot she seen him at the Valero too. Yeah. Oh, okay, RNY TV. I thought she had came to the restaurant, or did she call? See, at first I thought she came up there, and she pointed him out to the waitress. Or am I mistaken? But yeah, I thought she had came up there. And if she did, then that means that her ass was indeed stalking Jane. I love what they say. She called. Like she called. Oh, I thought she came up there too. Well, whether she called or when she came up there, her ass still was harassing that man, stalking him. She did show up there and sent the waitress to the table. See, I thought that. The idiot then called Quani and told her, oh, that is it. That's it. You were correct. Are you thinking, no, she did. She did call. She did come up there. And remember, she called Quani and told Quani. Mm-hmm. She's another Shireen. Come on, go ask that man over there if I could come and have breakfast with him. Thought she went too because James told the waitress to send her over if she was big and bad. Baby, no wonder she didn't show up at that table. Hell, if somebody would have told me, yeah, tell her, yeah, she can if she big and bad enough. right there, that tells you that you may not like what you get if you show up at that table over there. She's 5. I ain't say nothing. Now she's denying it. Well, she's not gonna be able to deny it because I bet you James got the video. I bet you he's got the video. He probably knew that he would need those videos. Hey, Chupa. After the VS situation, you would think people would love me. Talking about Rosie, if you see this, I ain't say nothing. Well, I'm saying a whole lot. Because it's shame on you, Skillet. Shame on you. And you need to do the right thing. You shouldn't have done this. And if you do see this video, it's enough information that I have said to you, me and the truth. And you know both of us know the law. It's enough information in this video to make you think. Think about the stuff that you have done to this man. Think about how you've gone up there and made these false accusations that he can prove. He can prove that you're lying. Because anybody that knows James know more than likely James have every video. He have downloaded every video into a file. Every video that you have admitted to following him, all that. And he's going to use it. I remember him saying it was on the call ID. Yeah. See there? And see, she wasn't thinking. She wasn't thinking. That all the stuff that you have admitted to, somebody has the videos. Because you didn't just admit stuff on your channel. You went on other people's panel and admitted to the stuff that you had done to him. The calls, the following, the taking pictures of his house and his car, taking pictures, license plate, dropping his social security number in people's chat. Russ, we cool, but this is wrong on so many levels. Yeah, it is. And I've never had a problem with Skillet, except for stuff that Skillet had been doing, that have done. And I have a problem with what she's doing now. There's plenty of other people that's telling you the same thing. But I'm telling you this. You're dead wrong. To the point that you could possibly end up with some bracelets on your arms. Clean, clean. Like I said, they arrest old people. Old people go to jail too. And filing false reports, they will get you. Exactly. Just because you admit it and then delete the video. People have downloaded. Yeah, you know James have downloaded those videos. And screen recorded them. Yeah. She said she was interacting with Fabe for clout. Yeah. And that's why she did that. Wanting to be friends with Fabe and be in her camp and be one of her Babe Nation. And did she do something for Sean Bradley too? And that didn't make you. You thought that may have made you made friends with you, got them to be friends with you, but he didn't. If that was the case, they would be friends with you now. And I don't think they consider you friends or a part of Babe Nation or part of a club chat. So yeah, how old is she again? I think they said around 64. And that's you're old enough to know better. Too old to be trying to fit in a group, fit in a clique. Yeah. They were really friends. They would told she's wrong. My friends check me every time I step out of pocket. Yeah. But see, they was wanting the information, and she wanted to be a part of it. And she probably said, I'll get it for you. And she felt that if she got this information or got these pictures for them, that they'll like her. Yeah, you would think at 64, you'd be trying to do everything right and trying to do the right things. Not out here breaking laws and doing immoral things. Go on in that studio and do your rapping. Instead of out here trying to ruin people's lives. And possibly your husbands along with you. If she gets arrested and sent to jail, these friends won't think twice about her, nor help her get out. You're right. The same damn way they've done everybody else. They get in trouble, they get arrested, they go to jail, and what these friends do, they talk about your ass. Talk about how dumb and how stupid and how crazy you are. And you shouldn't have did what you did. And she should have known better. Then they'll turn around and say, did anybody tell her to take her ass up there and try to file no damn bogus charges on Skillet boy? That's what your friends gonna say. The people you think you're friends. That's what they're gonna tell you. Did anybody tell her to take her ass up to that court filing them making false police reports, trying to file bogus charges on people. And then it got turned around and blew up in her face. Now she's sitting in jail cell, trying to get her husband got the bond, bail her out. I guess this is her last attempt of fame. Yeah. Yeah. She should have kept on rapping. Get on back in that studio and do some more rap songs. Because what you're doing right now, baby, it's not going to turn out good for you. But no, Victoria, you're right. Because if she thought this was going to make her famous, it ain't. There's not a damn thing on YouTube that you need to be trying to be famous about. Because folks ain't going to do nothing but talk about you either way. That's for sure. Yeah. Hey, RNY, you gonna be on? You still on the panel? I was, I was trying to find some more people to be on the panel. That's why I canceled it, because some of the people that I had on there was gonna be a no-show. Benzo work at night. This heat, I don't know about her. She don't know me. She don't know me. It's every Thursday at 7 o'clock. It's gonna be every Thursday at 7 o'clock. Well, 7 Central Time. 7 Central Standard Time, my time, Texas. Yeah, and this she don't really know me, so I don't know if she trusts me or don't. She may not trust me. I don't know. She said she was going to email me. She never did, so I just haven't said anything else to her about it, because I mean, if you're interested, I feel you would email me like you said, or when you see me in somebody's chat, you would tell me, you would say something. But she hasn't said anything, so I just take that as a no. So I was looking for some other people, because I feel like the more people we have, the make it fun. See, but for some reason my screen went black. Trying to see if I can read your message. Why did my screen went black? Hold on. That's a perfect time. Okay. How many people do you have? So far I have it's me, it's Jules, it's RNY TV, Black Swan, and TC. Hopefully she had said she couldn't make it last Thursday, but she will make it this Thursday, so I have to check. So yeah. Dang. In your raggedy phone. Little Blake, why are you trying to talk about my phone? Little Blake talking about my phone, calling me raggedy. Cause I sure can't see it. It's too dark. I can't see what you're.
Yeah.
Let's
We
see.
had the trainers.
I think it's a great something. Great concept. Yeah, it is. It is. And we'll have topics. There'll be a topic, and we'll talk. Everybody talk on that topic, on that one topic, and then once everybody speak on it, then we'll let the chat. If you have any questions, we'll let the chat ask any questions, and then after that, that's it. So we're going from. I put the time from 7 to 8:30, and 8:30 because I want to have enough. If we have, how many of the people we have, each person will, talk on that topic or say whatever they have to say on that topic if they have anything to say. And if you got 6 or 7 people, till 8:30, that gives everybody time, and it's only one topic. So, you got to stick with we have to stick with the topic. And each week, I have